Okay, it's starting to record right now.
Am I bright?
Yes, I can't see your eyes. There you go.
So now all I see is a picture of you and I on the back of the microphone.
Oh, the mic flag?
You're so radio.
That's
You're
right.
so radio professional.
There you go. That worked. I gotta get up close to the mic or you won't hear me.
Well, you always turn up your mic.
I don't know. I've already got it turned up pretty good.
Can you hear the air conditioning above my head?
Just barely. It's not real noticeable. It's something that I could probably fix easy in post. When you're talking, I can't hear it, but if you're quiet, I can. Your ice cubes are louder than the air conditioning.
You can hear them jingling?
Yep, I can hear the ice cubes jingling.
Nice. So how's the microphone, my voice sound?
It sounds good. We've got good quality right now, I think. I'll tell you when I listen to it in the Adobe Audition after I pull the SD card out later. Here, somebody has something to say to you.
I pity the fool. Pain. Apollo who?
You hear Mr. T okay?
I didn't hear anything.
You didn't hear anything?
Nothing.
Okay, that's not good. Hang on a sec. Your out is mix 9. Sound effects should be. Let's do this. Let's try it again.
What's your prediction for the fight then?
Prediction?
Yes, prediction.
Pain.
You heard that one.
No, I just guessed what you were doing. I didn't hear anything.
Are you fucking with me?
No, I did not hear anything. I said it myself. I said, pain.
I got bullshit on that!
I can't hear anything.
This worked the other night when I called Eddie. Well, that's true. I wasn't using your... You can hear me, though.
Uh-huh.
But you can't hear the computer. That is weird. Because on the mix going out to you, the computer is there, and it's showing me right here on Aux9 Rob Return. When I play something off of there,
That was bullshit!
it's showing up there. It should be going out to that output. Shit. Maybe that. Okay, let's try this. See if this works.
I pity the fool.
You hear anything? Still nothing.
Still nothing. Pain.
We're American because you're in America, okay? Greatest country on the planet.
Don't have anything on there, so that shouldn't affect it. This is the hardest thing when you don't know what the fuck.
Just remember out to in.
Yeah. Well, if you're hearing me, the cable's hooked up right because you're getting the sound out of my channel, but you're not getting it from channel 14, the sound effects. And it's showing me that you should be getting it.
Hug jowls.
Hug gel.
That's what I have. Hug jowls.
Try see if this makes any difference.
I pity the fool.
Still nothing?
Nothing. Baba booey.
I don't understand. Unless there's no, it can't be because you wouldn't hear me. See, this does, like I say, it doesn't make sense because you're hearing me and and the sound effects is coming through the same output. It's going through the board. It's going to the same output to your PC. So whatever's turned on to go through there should go through there, and it should be going through there. Let me try something here real quick.
Sly Mutt Lang there in his new studio.
Yeah. Okay, tell me.
The 2 for $5 mix and match deal from McDonald's is back. Choose from some of your all-time favorites.
Nope.
What? You say no or yep?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nada.
So you're not getting anything out of there either.
The only thing I've ever heard is you talking since we signed on.
In the Zoom.
Fucking settings.
Fucking Zoom. It must be something in the Zoom. Test. You can hear me? Still?
Yep.
You hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
Pain.
Okay, nothing coming through there. That I see why. The fucking
You
mic
sound
was
better all of a sudden.
yeah, the mic was set to the fucking camera mic.
I was wondering why you didn't sound as good.
Well, next time, speak up on that.
Well, it's brand new
Yeah.
stuff, and I'm in a new place, and now you sound thick and bassy like you usually do.
Apollo who?
Apollo who?
All right, now we got it.
I will not eat that. I will not eat cat poop.
Me neither, Will.
But hurry in. 2 for $5 mix and match won't be here much longer.
Your McDonald's commercial?
Pain. Yeah, I can hear everything.
Okay, good. How are the volumes? Say too quiet, too loud, just right?
Well, play something,
Okay.
and I'll talk at the same time.
She's a big old broad, and she likes to wield it.
Well, if it's between us talking, I mean it's loud, but if it can be turned down just a hair if we're not talking. But if
Right.
we're talking, it's way too loud. It would
We're
overblare us.
Because you're in America. Okay?
You're in America.
Greatest country on the planet.
Sounds like the same volume.
I just turned it down a notch. Let me see.
Well, turn it way down to see if it affects what I hear, because we've had that problem in the
Because
past.
you're in America.
We're in
Okay?
America.
Greatest country on the planet.
That's
Oh, wait a minute.
consider.
You're on. Hang on. If you want, okay. I know why it's not changing the volume. Give me a minute.
That was with less volume, though. That last one.
This should be a lot less volume.
We're American.
Oh, because we're
You're in
American.
America. Okay? Greatest country on the planet.
That better?
It's about half of what it was.
Yeah. So is that where you want it, or
That's about right, yeah, for now.
okay? Now let me go back to this one here, which is I can do that when I get on the. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic and I'm going to call my cell phone on Skype and see if I can hear you and you can hear me, and you can tell me if.
Can I pour a drink while we do this?
Yeah, you can pour a drink right now while I'm getting this ready.
Well, I have headphones that'll reach to my kitchen
Oh,
like it
yeah,
used to.
but your mic won't.
I could just yell. It'll pick me up. See, I'm here already. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, I'm going to mute my mic now and take my headphones off, and then I'm going to call myself. So by the time you get poured and back, we should be ready to go for the call.
Dr. Becker.
Hello?
That ringer is loud on here.
The ringer's loud?
Yeah. It sounds like you're on a telephone. It sounds like Polly C calling in the wing Cody. that kind of quality.
Well, it's kind of hard with you
being 20 feet away from the microphone, I don't know if I'm hearing you shitty or if it's just because you're 20 feet from the mic.
Give me a moment. I spilled.
Yep.
Did you know I was a stupid motherfucker?
You were a stupid motherfucker?
Yeah. Did you know that?
We're all stupid motherfuckers.
Yeah, you sound like you're calling in. Lee Pete.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good on this end on the phone for a phone call.
Who's Lee Pete?
He's a flying Rob VIP.
Is that guy from Vegas or something?
Yeah. K-Don, K-D-E-W-N.
Ah, yes. So how can you hear me okay?
I hear you good. Do you hear me okay?
I hear you perfectly. A little bit loud. Louder than
Okay. Is
what your mic used to be.
that better?
More. Less. I mean, more or less.
Yeah, more or less
Turn it
like
down.
that.
Yeah, like that. Say
Okay,
something.
So that means I'll test 1, 2, 3, 4.
Still a little bit loud, but
Wow.
it's doable.
It's a little less. I've still got my headphones going over here, so I get a little bit of an echo when I'm talking here. But so that means I'm gonna have to put the other one down here too, down around there. It'll blow you out.
Huh?
What?
Blow me out? No,
Uh,
yours sounds the same as before.
Because this should be post fader and all that stuff. So when I move the faders, it should affect the volume.
I don't think your volume has changed at all.
Huh. How about now?
Oh, you disappeared almost.
How about now?
A little bit more
Is that
up.
better?
A
That's
little bit
about where I
louder.
had it before I turned it down.
Okay, right there then. That's fine.
Okay. And so when I was talking directly into the mic, I was okay, volume-wise for you, or was I too hot?
You were just fine, but I'm now connected up to my stereo again, so I can turn you up and down as I need to be. As I need.
Okay, well, I'm going to hang up on myself here, so get back on the mic.
Cool. Yeah, I have my stereo plugged in again to my computer, so
What was that about your computer?
I have my stereo, my Yamaha amp plugged into my computer again. I got all my stuff from California, and I'm complete once again.
You ever get your big TV?
Yeah, that's the clock behind me. I am the only person with a 73-inch clock.
Cock?
Yeah, clock.
73-inch cock?
Yeah. But numbers aren't that big. See, it's a screensaver. Can you see it? Of course you can. I can see it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it moving down.
Right.
Yeah.
There.
I just see like a little orange. Looks
Over
like
that shoulder.
Yeah.
I can see as clear as day. You see the gray speaker, right?
Right.
Everything's backwards. 73-inch TV.
Right. Another gray speaker. Except it's real dark back there.
There's my old 60-inch.
Your old 60-inch.
Yeah, the camera keeps on adjusting light.
I know. It keeps flickering dark to light, dark to light.
See, directly by the white doors is my old 60-inch.
Yep. I see it.
Still moving shit around.
I see right behind you are a set of speakers. Looks like Techniques.
Those are the big, see the big woofer? Those are the ones I used to have connected to my computer.
Those are the ones that you fix the woofers on or something.
Yeah, they're like Miller and Kreisel subwoofers. We've been over this, but yeah, the lab sample. I've been thinking about getting rid of these suckers now. Old and ugly Frankensteins.
What brand are the gray ones? The skinny ones?
Polk
Polk?
Audio, yeah.
That's good shit.
Yeah, pretty good. I once had money. I got another pair of Polks. This is under my computer desk.
Yeah.
These were my rear channels at the other place. My surround sound. Now they're up underneath my desk. And I got 4 speakers. There's little bookshelf speakers to the left and right around my monitor, and then these surrounds are beneath now. So I got 4.
Cool.
Until I figure out what to do with them. Because I can't run speaker wire across the
in the middle of the floor. You got to go around and over a doorway and
something, yeah. Or I'll just leave it as is.
Do that when you're getting ready to paint, and then you can paint over the speaker wire, and it'll blend in with the wall. Nobody will notice them. Yeah, I think we're in good shape. I think everything's working the way it's supposed to for once.
Should we do a preview show?
Preview show? What the hell was that? That sounds like
sucking on my drink.
That sounds like a fishing reel with a line getting pulled out of it on a fishing reel.
Yeah, last night I sent you.
I know you were up late watching roast, 2 a.m. or whatever.
Oh my God.
2:42. You sent me the journey thing. Yeah. Hitler roast and Frank.
Well, yeah. I was up late. 2:42.
Well, I was up to I was up when you sent the 121 one about Kurt Cobain and Freddie Mercury. I wasn't up at the 2:42 or whatever that one was. Then I got my ass rousted at 6 a.m. to clean the house because sisters were coming down today. So,
damn, you must be tired.
A little bit. Still pumped from the movie though. It was good.
You can probably save this recording and send it to Eddie so he can like listen to us jabber. He's jonesing for a Sly and Rob fix.
I know. So is Mikey.
Mikey is too?
Yeah.
You got some feedback from the C brothers?
Oh, I just let's see. What did he say?
Well, I had planned on going into the movie here right now, but we got sidetracked on our audience.
Yeah. Well, back in May, about a month ago, they had Boeing night at Safeco. He asked if me and Eddie wanted to go. And my legs were too fucked up. I just wouldn't be able to
hack it.
Work all day, drive up there, drive all the way back. I just wouldn't have worked out. Shit, I barely made it through the 2 hour and 15-minute movie today. My knees were killing me.
Huh.
But get out of the knee replacements.
Did you get one, or you're getting?
No, he asked me if that was an option. I said no, I don't think that's an option. There's more shit going on than just knee replacement. Says he wants a tour of the studio this summer. I told him fine.
Well, he can be on the show.
Yeah, if he's going to get a tour, he's going to be on the show.
What did he say?
He didn't reply back to that part, but
I don't know what they're afraid of.
I don't know.
Excuse me. Okay, so there's an IMAX theater in Lacey.
Yes. On was that
St. Martin's
Martin
Way.
Way. Yeah, the Martin Way Cinema up there, the 16 Cinema.
That's the same parking lot as that restaurant you and I would go to, or whatever. Or maybe it was James. I've only been to a few places that I can remember up there.
There's a tire place right there. There used to be a big hardware store. I think it was Eagle Hardware. Now it's called More. It's a home furniture store, and the big movie theater. It's a big ass parking lot. They got it all fucked up there because they got the next exit's closed. So anybody that wants to go up to 111, they got to get off at that exit and take Martin Way and go down and go up. Or if they're coming back, they want to get on the freeway, they got to come down and go to Martin Way and go to the freeway. So they got all this traffic on Martin Way that normally wouldn't be there today because they got that other exit closed. So that wasn't too bad getting in, but getting out was a pain in the ass because you got all that extra traffic and everybody's just trying to get on the freeway south. So you're trying to get through them to get,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So IMAX, I've only been like IMAX once or twice in my life. So it's one of those dome-shaped theaters.
I wouldn't say it was dome shaped. The screen is
Wraps around,
and it's like, huge. It's like 60 feet tall or whatever. And, I think it's taller than a regular one. I got a good seat. I got about halfway up right in the middle.
Take a date?
No.
Eddie?
No. I didn't know he was. If I knew he was in Olympia today, I'd have asked him, but I didn't know till this morning. I pre-bought my ticket Thursday on Fandango.
Yeah, I even knew you were going, and he didn't know you were going, and Lacey?
No, he didn't. Well, he didn't. Like I say, if he'd have told me he was going to Olympia, I'd ask him if he wanted to go, and I would have got 2 tickets. But this morning he texted me and he told me he was in Olympia, and I said, "Oh, well, I'll be in Olympia later today." He didn't ask what I was doing, so.
Hold on, there's a bright light on the wall on Carmen Electra's.
That's the sunshine coming through the window, kind of filtered through that little husky thing I got for a.
It's daylight up there.
Yeah, it's 8:04.
It's been dark here for an hour.
Yeah, it's not getting dark here till 9 o'clock now.
Shit. Great White North, huh?
Yeah.
Is Carmen Electra naked?
No, she's got on a pair of very short Daisy Dukes.
What about her boobies? Is that just like suspenders over her nipples?
That is just suspenders over her nipple. I will take a picture and send it to you.
What about your other shoulder?
That's her in a red bikini.
That's Carmen again?
Yes.
Oh, I see your big tits hanging down.
Yeah. All right. Perfect studio.
Are those big?
Yeah, they're big.
Well, and the suspenders look bigger than the other one. I don't like them big. Don't worry about it.
No, I'll get you both.
I'm sure your camera's much better than the shitty pictures my 10-year-old phone takes.
Okay, suspenders is on the way. And red bikini's on the way.
So, 60-foot screen that wraps around you must have some super duper sound system.
It's good. I wouldn't say it was super duper, but it's good. It sounds good. It's got plenty of thump when the explosions hit, and yeah, it's okay. But it's not like, I don't think it's like Dolby Atmos where you got all the fucking speakers in the ceiling and all that shit. But
does the term Atmos, their new air quotes here, their new
surround sound
system technology, are they trying to refer to atmosphere, Atmos?
That sounds very good, but I have no clue. I would go with that.
I'm getting in the show mode here. I'm doing air quotes and talking like this is an actual show.
They got front speakers, they got rear surround speakers, they got side speakers, and then they got center channel, and then they got shit in the ceiling too for those Atmos. So
I'm telling you, you should just package this as a preview to Sly and Rob 2.0
the reboot.
and the reboot. Package this, edit this up a little bit, package this little
snippet
conversation up and present it to our viewing public,
our hungry fans.
Okay, so back to the movie. So on a scale 1 to 5, how would you rate the theater, the IMAX experience in Lacey?
Well, I don't have anything to compare it to. So as an IMAX, all I have to compare it to is a regular theater. So I would give it 4.5 or 5 over a regular theater. But, I don't know, maybe IMAX in Seattle's better. I don't know. Maybe they
imagine it is.
Yeah, they got some, But it was great seeing it on that big screen, and everything is just bigger. And it was clear as day. It wasn't like the shit was out of focus or anything because it was projected on a bigger screen. Yeah, I was happy with the quality, and I was happy with the film.
It was a very entertaining film.
Yes, I've been seeing on YouTube and all this shit. I see Rotten Tomatoes. It got like 52% on Rotten Tomatoes. And what do they expect? Terms of endearment? It's a goddamn Godzilla movie. You want to see the lizard fight the dragon.
And it smash a bunch of buildings.
Right. And kill people. You don't want to, you don't want King Lear.
Retards.
Shakespeare.
I can't say that word anymore.
Why?
Because it's
You get a restraining order?
Un-PC.
Oh, please. That's what has that ever stopped us?
You retard.
Tard. Well, then just say tard then. Or like Galifianakis in The Hangover. Retard.
Retard.
He was a retard.
It's French.
Rain Man almost banked a casino and he was a retard.
All right, so you're happy with the Godzilla movie also.
Very
and the
happy.
Acting and
Yeah.
who's the big name actor in it?
Let's see. Kyle Chandler is the male guy besides the
I said big actor. I don't know who Kyle Chandler is.
he was in
Terms of Endearment.
Monday Night Lights. Wasn't that the football movie? Or he was in the TV show Friday Night Lights about the high school football team.
Monday Night Lights.
I don't know. That's his name. Your girl Vera Farmiga or whatever her name is. Formica. She played his ex-wife.
I just like her in Joe Black movie.
God, that's going back a ways. I don't hardly remember that. Brad Pitt.
She was younger and better looking back then.
I thought that was Claire Forlani was in Meet Joe Black.
That's who I'm talking about. Who?
You said Vera Farmiga the other day. You texted me about Vera Farmiga.
Yeah, I guess I'm getting people confused.
Yeah, Claire Forlani was in Meet Joe Black.
Yeah, that's the one I like. Not the other.
That Vera Farmiga, she was in that George Clooney movie about the air travel.
Oh, I thought that was. Do those two women look alike or something?
No, she doesn't look anything like Claire Forlani's hot. I don't think you're asking me what I thought of Vera Farmiga. I'm like, she really doesn't do it for me, man.
I was thinking of the Joe Black chick.
Yeah.
Anyway, Joe Black chick.
And then their daughter is some girl on this Netflix show called, was it Stranger Things or something? Millie Bobby Brown. I haven't seen the show. I don't know, but the acting's good in it. It's a Godzilla movie. What do you all they got to do is act scared. And they got the guy from the, what's the Verizon commercials.
Can you hear me now?
No, not that guy. He's Sprint now. He's Sprint now. He switched from Verizon to Sprint. The guy that took over for him in the Verizon, he's in it. And I even saw in the credits it said Godzilla as himself, Rodan as himself, Ghidorah as himself. They listed the
Wow, that's
monsters
pretty funny.
as themselves. I did. I thought that was pretty good. So,
Yeah, it's creative.
and
How
now
you
there's
spell Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, I'm going to IMDb.
Oh, you got to see what this Vera Farmiga looks like. Vera Farmiga.
Kyle Chandler as Mark Russell.
Yeah.
Vera Farmiga. Dr. Emma Russell. Yeah, I like her too. You don't like her?
Nah, she doesn't do anything for me. I'm sorry.
She reminds me of Claire Forlani or whatever her name is.
No, Claire Forlani's 100 times hotter. 100 times hotter.
Okay, 100 times.
100 times hotter.
Bradley Whitford, Thomas. Oh, it's the San Jose guys. Middle Ditch.
Who's
Do
Middle
you,
Ditch?
Silicon Valley. Do you watch that show?
No, I don't.
That's really good. Really funny.
the Black Army guy is Ice Cube's kid.
Okay.
I think his name's Jackson, his last name.
But of course.
Yeah, that's Ice Cube's kid.
O'Shea Jackson.
That's Ice Cube's kid.
I expected bigger names. I thought I saw clips of the trailer and I thought there were bigger names. Anyway, there you go. Budget was $200 million.
Yeah, the theater wasn't half full that I was in, but I went to the 12:30. I figured it wouldn't be nuts to butts there. So
Nuts to butts. Wow.
but no, I had a seat right in the middle, about halfway up, and I didn't have anybody on either side of me. So I had an empty seat on each side, so I was okay there.
The movie is 2 hours and 11 minutes long.
Yeah. And I tried to stay till the end of the credits, because at the end of these monster movies, they always have something that sets up the next one at the end, but I couldn't make it. Besides my knees killing me, I had to piss so bad, so I just got up. As soon as the people in my row got up, I got up and left.
Dolby Atmos, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
God, it's in color.
Yeah, Technicolor.
I'm reading the technical specs of the movie. Aspect ratio is 2.39 to 1.
I have no clue what that is. So when you get the Blu-ray, it's going to have the black boxes on top and bottom. It won't fit your TV screen.
Well, yeah, you can zoom in maybe, but
I never do that.
The basic 16 by 9 that is like TV widescreen.
Yeah,
I think it's 1.77 to 1. And this is 2.39.
So it's a little wider.
A little thinner too. Okay.
Can't wait till 4K Blu-ray comes out.
It's all yours, huh?
Oh yeah. They better come out with it. The first Godzilla, they only came out on regular Blu-ray.
God damn it.
Actually, they came out with a regular Blu-ray and a 3D Blu-ray. See, the first one, everybody got pissed off because they had too much people and not enough monster fights. The first Godzilla. Now this one, they're saying there's too much monster fights and not enough backstory and characters and actors and that kind of shit.
Fuck 'em.
Yeah, fuck them. I liked it. I thought it was just right. Works for me. What you drinking tonight? It's not your Mountain Dew stuff.
It's cherry Dr. Pepper.
Really? Straight up?
Mm-hmm.
On the rocks?
Yeah, with vodka.
Oh, okay. I knew we were missing some ingredient there.
Speaking of Blu-ray and 4K, Tough Turf is coming out in about a month
You told me that.
on Blu-ray. It's not good enough quality for 4K.
I thought all those movies, even the old ones shot, were good enough. I thought that the movie film was good enough to have 4K out of them. Even old ones back in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, I'm not up on that, but it's surprising it took this long for it to come out on Blu-ray.
Because I've got, what year did that come out? 82?
85.
Well, see, I've got First Blood in 4K, and it came out in 82 or 83.
Okay.
And it looks good in 4K. I've watched it. I've also got Rambo First Blood Part 2. I think that came out in 85. I'm sure that came out in 85.
They may have up-resed it too. Did something special to, those are big movies.
Yeah.
The one we're talking about is this little podunk teenager movie.
They had the shittiest equipment cheapest equipment they could get away with to get the movie made.
To remind everybody, Tough Turf was one of Jimmy Spader's first movies, Eddie. With Kim Richards.
That's right. Beverly Hills housewife, Kim Richards.
He was a New Englander who moves the hood in California.
And rides his little Schwinn around.
Well, until it gets run over. Oh, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert on a 50-year-old film. 40-year-old film.
On IMDb, its popularity has gone up.
From 10 to 12%?
Well, it doesn't give percentages. It's up 331, whatever that measurement is. It's up to 4,500. I don't know.
Is that people like giving the thumbs up like on Facebook or?
I guess so. I don't know. One of the coolest parts about it, I don't know if you know who this guy is, but
bullshit on that.
it has the Jim Carroll band performing in that warehouse. All of them go to this party in a warehouse.
Yeah.
Do you know who the Jim Carroll band is?
I have no idea.
Remember the Basketball Diaries, the movie?
I never watched it. Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right.
I didn't watch it.
It was that story was based on Jim Carroll's life.
Okay.
And he was a poet and a musician in the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s. He's kind of punkish.
Punkish poet?
Yeah, if you have a browser open, go ahead and go to YouTube and type in Jim Carroll, people who died. I'm treating this like a show, Sly.
I know you are.
The Jim Carroll Band. Carroll. Like Pete Carroll. Maybe Petey's his daddy.
Jim Carroll, people who diet?
Died.
Oh, died. Died.
This is like a K-Rock song. Popular alter.
This is Nicole, trying out lots of beauty subscriptions, which
You
means
need an
lots
ad blocker.
of she uses control tower.
Well, I don't normally run it on this.
Okay.
I hate it already.
Really?
I'm not a punk guy.
Oh, it's like pop punk. It's not real punk. Yeah, if you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. But anyway, Jim Carroll, Jimmy Spader, bunch of Jims. Robert Downey Jr.
Iron Boy.
Iron Boy's in it. He turns out to be Jimmy's best friend.
Yeah, I just like it because Kim Richards is smoking.
She's topless in one scene.
Oh, I don't remember that. Now I need a copy of that Blu-ray.
Well, I think it's a body double.
Oh,
You can see a cut right before they show the boobies.
Don't see her head and boobies at the same time.
Yeah,
one of those. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Well, you can use your imagination.
Yeah,
Just pretend it's Kim Richards. Now, for Eddie, we may have to explain to Eddie who Kim Richards is.
Just Paris Hilton's aunt. That'll
I
work.
didn't even think about that. But
That'll work.
tell him what TV movies she used to be in.
Oh, she was in a bunch of those Disney movies. She was in Escape from Witch Mountain.
Escape from Witch Mountain. Which one?
The first one.
No, Witch Mountain.
Oh. I don't have the rim shot up.
A little play on words.
I remember she was on Rockford Files when she was a little girl.
Wow.
And,
you remember her as a little girl?
Her
Perv.
Her dad was played by Burt Young, who was Paulie in the Rocky series.
Oh, I know him.
I know that dude. That's all I can remember her in.
Should I look her up on IMDb?
Sure.
While we're fucking around? Her name in the movie is Frankie Croydon.
Frankie Croydon?
Yeah.
She needs to work on that.
Kim was born in 1964.
She's older than us.
In New York to, I'm not going to read the names of her parents. She is of Irish, English, and Welsh descent.
So she's an alcoholic.
Kim made her TV commercial debut at 4 months in a diaper ad. Then it talks about her other commercials. Kim later had recurring roles in TV programs James at 16 and Hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry. Wasn't that McLean Stevenson?
I don't remember. I
think
recognize the name, but
I think that only lasted a year.
Richards achieved fame as a psychic alien girl, Tia, in the terrific Disney family film Escape to Witch Mountain in 1975.
God, that was 1975.
And its equally solid sequel, Return from Witch Mountain, in 78.
Took him three years to write a sequel to Witch Mountain.
Evidently. She also played an obnoxious little brat who gets brutally killed in John Carpenter's fantastic urban action cult gem, Assault on Precinct 613 in 76.
That's the gig that got him Halloween. That movie. And guess what? Her sister was one of the kids that was getting babysitted by Jamie Lee Curtis in Halloween, Kim Richards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, her sister was. They didn't reuse Kim. They used her sister in Halloween. John Carpenter did.
She did. Here it goes. Rockford Files, 74, Police Woman, Little House on the Prairie,
Angie Dickinson,
Chips, Dukes of Hazzard, Love Boat, Different Strokes, Magnum PI, all kinds of
Please don't tell me Scott Baio got her on Love Boat. Please don't tell me that.
Anyway, so it talks later on about she had a comeback in Christina Ricci's movie Black Snake Moan. Have you ever seen that?
I have. I'm trying to remember. She wasn't. She played Christina Ricci's mom.
But I don't care about Kim Richards.
Yeah, Christina Ricci's naked in half that movie.
She's like chained up and handcuffed, and she's like naked.
Yeah. Well, because she's running around whoring herself, and Samuel L. Jackson just took her and chained her to a radiator and broke her of her evil ways.
That was a weird movie, dude.
And you know who her boyfriend was who went in the service in that movie?
Who?
Justin Timberlake, I believe.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Well, I can tell by just talking to you here for the last, hour. I'm going to have to get my voice back in shape. I'm already turning raspy.
Well, that could be good for the show.
I got to turn raspy.
Yeah. Talk like Tom Waits for the whole show.
She was in Meatballs Part 2.
What was the Meatballs with that girl from Centralia? That Meatballs 4?
A girl? What? I don't know what you're talking about.
IMDb Meatballs 4. There's a girl who grew up in Centralia was in that. She was on
I
the
did her.
She was on the cover with Corey Feldman. She's a brunette. She's the
I
Mayo
think we
Queen.
talked about her
Yeah,
before.
she's the Mayo Queen.
Like MALE Queen?
MAYO, mayonnaise.
Oh, Mayo Queen. So what am I looking for though?
Her name, I think it was Christy something.
There's a Sarah
Here, I'll look it up.
Paige French.
She didn't have a big role in it. She wasn't like a star, but she was in
Bentley,
it.
Deborah, Christy Tom.
That could be.
That name sounds familiar.
That could be. I might have the wrong meatballs too. I think it's 4.
Now, Christy Tom was born in L.A., California. At age 15, she dropped out of high school and moved in with her boyfriend, who owned an auto parts business in San Fernando Valley.
Let me see all casting crew.
She looks like a porn star.
Well,
Hey, there's a Brian and a guy named Brian with the same last name as me. I almost said it on air.
okay, this is her. There's no picture. Her name is Kristi. I'll say the last. And that's what her character's name was.
In which movie?
Meatballs 4. It looks like she was also in Bikini Car Wash 2, Sorceress, Intimate Obsession.
Do I have to click on see full cast?
Yeah, that's what I did. She's down towards the bottom. She evidently did a Married with Children.
Nice.
Born in Washington, USA. That's her.
You purposely didn't say her last name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Or do you want me to say it?
I don't know. I mean, she's on IMDb.
Yeah.
Anybody can look this up.
Yeah, it's the name of a motorcycle.
Kawasaki?
No.
Yamaha.
Ducati.
Yamaha.
Ducati.
See her full bio.
And that's not her
Born in
real. I don't
Washington.
think that's her real last name. I think that's her stage name.
Was she hot?
Yeah. See, she used to be on the cover. Now they just have Corey. They cropped the 2 girls out that were on Corey Feldman's left and right on the cover.
You can see her other movies.
Yeah, like I say, she was in Bikini Car Wash and 2.
Intimate Obsession.
Like I say, I don't think she was the main actress in any of these. Yeah, Bikini Car Wash 2, nobody has a picture on IMDb.
Where are they now? Anyway. Funny how we can go from Godzilla to Bikini Car Wash 2.
Yeah, in just 6 moves.
Eddie, connect those dots.
And keep James Spader out of it. Jimmy Spader.
Jimmy Spader is he approaching Kevin Bacon type status for like being in a bunch of stuff and
I don't
being
think so.
connected with everybody?
I don't think he, no, I don't think he's done as much as Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon's still doing a bunch of stuff. I see movies all the time on I'm going through the channel guide and I'll click on a movie and it says, I never heard of it. And it says Kevin Bacon in it. And I'm like, I've never even heard of this movie. He's in it.
He should be like producing by now. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you barely. You're fading, but I can hear you.
Well, this is a practice show anyway. He should be producing and directing.
He's too busy
Sly?
acting. He's too busy acting.
Sly?
What?
Sly?
Robbie. Sergeant Pecker's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
It's Saturday night. I may head over to this place I haven't been to before. Ooh. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you're going to head over to some place you haven't been to before.
Maybe.
The gay bar?
Yeah. Gay cowboy bar.
The Ramrod?
I live out in the boonies now.
The universal joint?
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
Did you hear? U joint?
The universal joint.
Yeah, the U joint. Isn't that a car part?
Yep.
I'm way outside of Phoenix.
Or the
west
drive
side.
shaft, excuse me, not the axle. The drive shaft into the rear end.
Right. It's that T-shaped thing.
Right.
It's that thing that you, me, and Eddie busted on my Jeep that one time in Redondo Beach.
I don't remember that.
Do you remember we went down to a place called where the girls wear chaps.
Texas
and bikinis.
Lucy's.
Texas Lucy's, that's it. And we took the Jeep.
I remember that. Well, that's all you had was you had 2 Jeeps.
Yeah. Well, we took the Wrangler with the top off.
Uh-huh.
We went topless down the Texas Lucy's. And then we coming back and coming up, there's a little, you know, when you go into the driveway, is like a bump, a upward slope.
Yeah.
From the street, you know, over the sidewalk kind of thing.
Gotcha. And you drag the...
No, I for whatever reason, we were stopped before that little bump, and I decided to have fun and drop the clutch really hard and gas it.
Uh-huh.
And I did that and busted the U-joint on my Jeep.
Hey.
Don't you remember that the drive line was spinning around and around and clunking on the bottom of the Jeep? You don't remember this?
I don't. I remember going to Texas Lucy's with you and Eddie, and I remember Eddie telling him it was his birthday, so he got a free Polaroid with the girls. But even though it wasn't his birthday,
but I remember my drive line banging against the underside of my Wrangler and creating a huge racket.
Yeah, they do that.
So anyway, there's a place called the Long. You're gonna love this. It's called
sounds gay already.
The Longhorn Corral. It's called Waddell's Longhorn Corral.
Is it like that place up Olympia? They got a mechanical bull and a bull ring and shit.
I don't think so. It looks pretty nice inside. It looks like it's set up for like country dancing.
Oh, you're gonna
you'd love it.
Get your Levi's and your cowboy hat and head on down.
Yeah.
Put on your Justin boots and.
Except I haven't even taken a shower or washed my hair today, so I'm pretty slime balled out.
Yeah. Should be about like the rest of the patrons there.
Something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. If you drive by, they have big banners across the front that say Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly.
Dilly Dilly.
I think Bud Light even thinks that's dead.
Right. So, should I tell you about my trip? There have been so many text messages I've sent you saying, "Oh, here's a podcast topic. Here's a show topic."
Well, I hope you've been writing them down because I haven't been.
Well, I'm gonna have to go back through the text messages.
You saved them?
Well, I don't delete anything until I have to.
Oh, okay. I do that for a while, and then I go, God damn, this goes back a long ways. I gotta get rid of this.
Especially yours. I archive your special text to me. I want to tell you a short story.
Sure.
For our practice show for Sly and Rob 2.0.
But you have to have a drink first.
Yeah, I had to sip. I'm thinking how to start this. I never know at what point to dive into a story. Anyway.
I'll tell you, let's do the story and wrap it up because I got to take a peas.
Okay. So I went back to California to get my stuff out of storage.
Okay.
Rented a huge cargo van. I would look like a Amazon delivery driver, big white one.
Ice-T didn't shoot at you, did he?
No,
Okay.
not at all. Went there. I purposely drove in. I took off at 2 p.m. on a Saturday.
How far is it to drive to LA?
It's 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours.
So you get there at 8 p.m.?
Yeah, 2 to 8. And I did that because I knew the next day, Snake Stabler, he was going to help me load up this van. I wanted to get there the night before. I could hit a few
party.
hit a few old bars, hang out. But we're not going to concentrate on the big story of California. We're just going to concentrate on one little bitty piece of it. There's more. There's a lot more to tell than just this. But anyway, Snake is supposed to meet me about 1 p.m. on the Sunday to load up, to get stuff out of storage into the van. So I get down there earlier. I got nothing else to do.
Right.
So I take my old leather couch out of storage myself, haul it down to the van. And it's a little frayed, a little rough on the edges, but still decent enough to keep if I had the space. I knew I didn't have the space in the van to take it. So I went driving around Goodwill's, Salvation Army, trying to get rid of it.
Why don't you do what everybody else does in Los Angeles? Just dump it somewhere.
Well, I was thinking about that, and that was my next step. No one would take it off my hands. So I was actually driving around town, around Redondo Beach and Torrance, around the parks area, where there's lots of grass and
homeless.
Stuff like that. Did I ever tell you this story?
No. Give it to a homeless guy.
So, shorten this story up a little bit more here. I couldn't find anywhere to put it, take it, drop it, dump it. So, it became time to meet Snake over at the storage facility. Yeah. So, I go over there, and I get there a few minutes before he does, maybe 10, 15 minutes. Oh, well, okay. I have to back up because this is the key part. When I was driving around these parks trying to look for a place to possibly dump it, I see a truck parked on a side street that says, is a guy who hauls stuff away and gets rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull up behind him and I park and I open. It was hot that day. I open the back doors and I'm sitting on my black leather couch in the back of a van with the doors open. And I'm facing the main street, right?
Get a bunch of people think you're selling drugs, come up and ask you for some.
I don't know what it was,
but
people
business?
driving by were honking and waving at me and giving me the thumbs up. They just love the fact that I'm sitting on a leather couch in the back of a van. I don't know why. I didn't get it. Some dude was cranking like Motley Crue, their first album, in a
that explains
car.
A lot.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, that sets it up for I go over to the storage facility, and it's right next to Ralph's grocery store. And I did it again. And like I said, it's hot. So I park the van, I open the doors, and I'm sitting. It's comfy. I'm sitting on my couch, in the back of a van with the doors open.
You fell asleep?
Nah.
Oh.
Everybody who walked by was friendly and saying, hey, man, that's pretty cool or whatever, And there's one dude, he starts talking to me. He's going, hey, happy Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day when I did this, by the way. So he's going, is that real leather? I go, close.
Leather.
And he's going, oh, man, that's pretty cool. I don't remember exactly what he says, but, fill in the blanks for me. So he's talking to me, and I go, you want this? He goes, yeah, I'll take it. He goes, you got to drive it down to my building. No, it's, about a block away, blah, blah, blah. It's behind Men's Warehouse, whatever. Okay, great. I'll drive it down to your building. I told him just...
He just wanted to ride home.
He was on his bike.
Oh.
So Snake finally arrives. And I say, Snake, you and I, we're going to drive this couch. I'm going to get rid of it. We're going to drive it down a block or so, give it to this guy. We're going to drop it off at his building. He goes, go down the street and go behind Men's Warehouse. And that's my building. So we drive down there. We go behind Men's Warehouse. He lives in a box. He is homeless. He goes, well, back at the store when we were talking, Snake and I were talking to him, he's going, yeah. I go, well, by the way, what's your name? I'm going to give you this couch. He goes, my name is Navy. They call me Navy SEAL Bill.
Okay.
I think I sent you that a text. Remind me to talk about Navy SEAL Bill. Anyway, so that's him. Who says that? They call me Navy SEAL Bill.
Yeah. That's not what I asked you. I said, what's your name, dumbass?
And then he was a little bit loopy. He was talking about, he saw Snake with his long hair and goatee and stuff. He goes, are you in a band? And Snake started talking to him. He goes, he was telling Snake.
Snake is in that radio voice.
Yeah. He was telling Snake that he was a drummer. And there was no one better. Huh?
In Uriah Heep?
And no. He goes, no one is better than him except John Bonham. And he started naming off these legends.
Keith
right?
Moon.
He goes, I'm just as good as those guys. And, the whole time he was just giving, he was, like I say, he was loopy. He was making shit up.
You should have said, all those guys are dead. So that means you're the greatest living drummer alive.
Exactly. So anyway, we make it, finish this up so you can go wee. We drive it down behind Men's Warehouse, and I'm looking around for cameras, but he's living in a box back there. He's going to be the shit now. All of his buddies are going to be coming over, hanging out. They have a black leather couch there to sit on. He goes, he'll put it right over here by the back of the building. He goes, I can sit out in the sun and when I'm tanning and I sit on it.
I was going to say, I don't think it'll fit in your box or your house, sir.
No, like I said, I didn't see any cameras or anything that we would get in trouble for dumping anything. And so like I said,
he wanted it.
Here, Navy SEAL Bill.
Anybody says anything, hey, he bought it. We're just delivering it.
Right. Navy Bill now has the best couch on the block.
That's right. How long ago was this that you delivered that?
Mother's Day, Sunday.
So about a month ago?
3 weeks, 4 weeks. Yeah. May.
Do you know how grungy and stained up that couch is now? With feces and urine and all kinds of other.
Oh, my poor couch.
I know. I'm just saying, your poor couch that you couldn't get rid of is probably smells like a dead dog or something.
I blame it on Goodwill.
Goodwill. I wonder if he's got a drum set he can sit on your couch and drum with.
No, we just made his day, though. That was the second homeless person I'd helped on my trip back there. The night before, I went to that same Ralph's, and I was walking in. I wanted to grab some food, non-perishable, because I slept in the van that night outside one of my favorite bars across the street from where I used to live. Anyway, so I just went in, bought some bananas. I wanted something for breakfast in the morning that wouldn't spoil. And I came out, and there's this homeless dude right next to the red box,
video
rental, wrapped in a blanket, this red-haired dude. And I go, shit. I asked him, I had 2 bananas, all I bought. I go, you want a banana? He goes, yeah. And he was really excited, looked really happy to get a banana. I go, here, do you want a second banana? And he goes, yeah. So I gave him my breakfast. So I helped out 2 homeless people on my trip. Your round of applause, huh? When's the last time you helped out a homeless person?
Never.
Never.
I've never. Well, when am I going to meet a homeless person? I'm not out. I go to work. I come home. That's all I do is I go to work and I come home. I don't go anywhere anymore. I don't meet any homeless people.
Oh, wow.
So I'm not.
Get out and experience the world.
That's overrated.
Fuck the world, right?
Yeah. Well, I think we got a good check here, a good test, a good
sound check.
Good sound check. So,
are you going to release this to the public?
I don't know. I'll listen to it and see what we can do, and maybe release something, and then maybe next week go for
Tickle 80s appetite.
A real show. Yeah.
It was a good practice show.
Yeah. It's a good test. Make sure the equipment was working right.
Sly and Rob 2.0.
2.0. We're back. We're bad. We're back. We ain't taking no shit.
We'll see.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Have fun tonight at your cowboy joint.
I got to put on my shit kickers.
What was it called again?
Longhorn Corral.
Longhorn Corral. Yeah.
Does sound like a gay bar.
It does. Longhorn. Corralled.
I am not gay.
Oh, that's going. That's a cut. I got that one.
I can do it again if you want a better one.
Sure.
I am not gay.
I think the first one was better. You had a little more inflection in your voice. I'll play with it.
Yeah, I bet you will.
All right. Thank you, sir. I'm going to stop the recording.